Hello and welcome to Austin, Texas, one of our favorite stops on the tour. And today, Darrell K. Royal Stadium is packed and revved up, ready to make noise for the Texas Longhorns. The Longhorns will kick this deep to get us going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Catch made, but the defense gobbles them up for just a short gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking to throw, it's Davis. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First and 10 play coming up. Ball handed off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
Gives it to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Third down after that running play. Oh, it's a reverse. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Michigan. Number 1. Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. To the air, it's Manning. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Breaks loose at the 40. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's an exciting hurdle move, but not much of a gain there.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on their ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
The pass rush closing in. Touchdown, Longhorns. Strong game by this quarterback.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it and finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Wolverines offense is back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he lofts it toward the sideline. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he'll finally go down after a huge gain and a big momentum boost for this offense.
Now that's how you execute. I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after that big play, I'm all about taking a shot right to the end zone here.
And the Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Handoff in a single back formation. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run field, staying holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. He'll drop back here on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play with good coverage that time. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Michigan 10, Texas 7.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Getting a little creative, trying the handoff to the wide receiver. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere, just textbook.
Choosing to return the punt. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he's going to finally head out of bounds. You talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Caught in the backfield. It's Bell. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to throw. It's Manning. Finds an open target on the left side. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Texas.
Turn starts inside the 15. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
Michigan offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This group was coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Play action here on first down. And he lofts one deep over the middle. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First and 10 now for the offense. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly out of the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
And this one is caught. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Takes the handoff. It's Taylor. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Now it's second down here. Back to pass. It's Davis. Makes a quick catch. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The Wolverines with first and 10 here. And there's the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. Unleashes the stiff arm. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
And he'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the Wolverines will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. A running play called on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, everybody in the stadium, including this defense, knew they were going to run the football just to get it away from the shadow of their own goal line. What's amazing is they were able to pop a big run like that. And if you're the defensive coordinator, it's got to be one of the most frustrating things. But let's give credit to the offense. They blocked it well and made it happen.
2nd down play coming up. And the runner takes off to his right. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Back to throw. It's Manning. Receiver makes the catch. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. I'm running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to try to use his legs here. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this 1st half. Minnows going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First play of the 2nd half is a handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And now the handoff. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Trying to extend the play. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on 1st down. On the run here, lets it go. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
So here we go. After a long drive, it's 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in or settle for 3? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's caught. Touchdown, Longhorns.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, you put so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And it's no good. He missed the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And they'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Wolverines Queens offense is back on the field. The last possession, they moved it down into scoring position, but got stopped on 4th and goal. Got to put that behind them. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Looking for some space. It's Taylor. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it go quickly. And the ball is picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And he's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
That's caught. It's more. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
You know, in college football anymore, Chris, you get caught up in the big plays through the passing game. But we're seeing what this back can do when he has room to run. Great acceleration, great speed. I know he gets tackled here at the 2-yard line. I'm the offensive coordinator. Give that young man the football again.
He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. And the kickoff will be a return. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They'll run it here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Taylor. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. To throw, it's Davis. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert.
Airing this one out toward the sideline. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Wolverines. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Extra point try coming now. PHC is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score. Texas 27, Michigan 17.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Texas.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And your Texas Longhorns will take over first and 10.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's a fumble. The defense recovers the fumble.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Caught over the middle. It's Morgan. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Shotgun formation here on third down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. The Wolverines hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Receiver in motion now. First and goal, handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, they're just not successful here on second and goal, but let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first 2 opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up third down.
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. But there's a marker down, so hold everything. Let's see what this is about. The offense set up with first and goal now after the penalty. They'll run it to the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So from the 9-yard line, it's second and goal. Trying to get to the end zone, they'll run it left. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. That's an important score. We got a one-possession game now, Kurt. It's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner looking to create better field position. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. Offense takes the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
First down and 10.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He'll hand it off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
A smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving. But there's still a lot of work here on 3rd down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands, let him work his magic.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Big 3rd down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout.
3:25. Tuna.
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Longhorn starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Get set.
The shotgun handoff here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
On the double.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Easy.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Second down after that short completion. Handoff to the single back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's a quick grab. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Morgan. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Chris, look at the clock here. We're under a minute to play, and it's a completion, but it's not very effective. The defense's job is to just keep everything in front of them. The offense has got to come up with different ways to manipulate that coverage and take some shots downfield.
Grab near the sticks. It's Taylor. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Defense will set up on first and 10. Looking to throw. It's Davis. The ball is caught. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They're going to run it. And that run produces a decent gain. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So here we go, one of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. And now with just 2 seconds remaining, this field goal attempt to force overtime. And it's good. And we are tied up now here in the fourth quarter. So here comes our first play of overtime. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Got him. He's sacked.
A 10-yard loss on the play. Second down.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. And he'll set up to throw. Snags a quick throw. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving his defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up. That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
So this defense now needs to come up with something special to make a play to stay in this game in OT. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Here's the 2nd down play. Oh, here comes the reverse. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position and were able to stop that reverse in its track.
The shotgun running play call. Powering right past the defense. Continues to fight for yards. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Scanning the field, it's Davis. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Interesting call here. 3rd and medium in overtime, where they just play it safe and set the kicker up for a field goal try to win it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And that is just a great job by this defense on 3rd down. Getting penetration, they come up with a loss. Now, it's a big decision. 4th down, as an offensive coordinator, you've been going backwards. What do you call?
And the kick is good. An overtime game winner.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
In these overtime games, Kirk, it just comes down to execution in the moment. Who can make one more big play? They did it. They come up with a signature W.
Yeah, you're right, Chris. I think this likely will end up being one of the best games, not only for them, but maybe in all of college football for the season. To me, it felt like an instant classic and one that fans should remember for a long time.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.